Hey everybody, this is ShadowMoon651 here, and as you guys can see from the title, I am talking about River Country. Now, as you guys may still hear, there's rumors, oh my god, the place is haunted, because the lights are still on, the music's still going. The music is not going anymore. The lights are only going because it keeps part of the park lit up. The River Country part of it is actually attached to the Mickey's barbecue thing. That's why there's lights there. So getting on to the map, as you guys can see. Now, as you guys can see, if you look really closely, it looks like the Blizzard Beach layout. Now, they took River Country and this is why they layered it out this way. Now, as you guys can see, they made it from Bay Lake, which I will tell you more about later on in the video. But as you guys can see, they had a pool there, a regular pool chlorinated with an awesome slide. So it's like, and they had the beach part. It's like, okay, you have that there, but you closed it. You could have just reopened the pool part, but I will explain more of that later. Now, the three buildings that you see there, the first one that's close to the pool is probably the restrooms, the changing rooms, the showers, because I don't think anyone wants to smell like Bay Lake. So that's probably that. The second building down is probably a snack bar area, and then the one that looks like a picnic area that people can eat their lunch. So that's what I believe this might be, but I'm not positive. So let's see, but I don't know if I'm right or not. River Country was one of the ones that first had a lazy river, and then they incorporated it into other parks. As you guys can see, the before and after pictures, this was before. Everyone was having a great time until they knew it. The building in the background of this after picture is probably the bathrooms, but there's a little kiddie park. This is a picture of, there's two of them actually, of what you guys can see while you're on the boat going over to Magic Kingdom. This is River Country. Now, if you want to get a better look, you can take those little blue and white boats over, get a better look at it, say, oh wow, this is amazing, things like that. Now, the kid in this picture, yes, this is a real kid. He's not photoshopped or anything, but as I saw in a video with this kid, he actually is taking a tour. But if you guys don't have a tour guide with you, don't do this, because you will get banned if they catch you, or because you can easily sue them if you cause injury to yourself for going into property that you're not supposed to be going into. So, yeah. This is one of their slides. The reason there's trees and everything here is because what Disney tried to do is they tried to cover it up. They made sure lots of trees would grow to cover up their mistake. But it wasn't really a mistake. It was one of those best water parks. So, yeah. Oof. This is actually the pool that was, I believe, chlorinated. The water that you see in there, it's not clean anymore. But this was the 10-foot drop slide pool. Now, the sign here, this was an amazing sign. It's actually really pretty because it's trying to make you feel like you're in an old country river place. And as it says, welcome to River Country, a full day of water fun, rapids, slides, and falls. Now, this is Bay Lake, as I will now tell you guys about. It was a man-made river, but finally but the reason they closed down was because of this place, because of the Bay Lake. It had fish, pardon my language, fish crap in it. It had a whole bunch of amoebas, bacteria, fish guts, things like that could make a person sick. But the most effective amoeba that was in there that caused River Country to close down was the brain-eating amoeba, which, as you guys can see, I don't believe this is a correct picture of it, but you know what? It's good enough for me. And that's what caused it. That's what caused the whole thing, because when a little 10-year-old boy went into the water, it got into him. Evidently, he swallowed some water, and later that day, yes, it did kill him. Now, you guys are probably thinking, oh, he probably already got it. No, no, no. They tested the water, and yes, it did have the brain-eating amoeba, which, of course, made people sad that they were closing it down. Of course, made the mother sad because it killed her son. But, I mean, I do feel bad for her, for the person that got sick. But the other reason that people might not know, the other reason it got closed was because of the law. Now, Disney's River Country, it got closed down because it couldn't, the water park couldn't be opened in a big body of water, such as Bay Lake. Bay Lake was a handmade, but still, it was in a big body of water. So that was another thing that they wanted to, that issued the closing of River Country. So it wasn't just the amoeba, it was also the law that did it. But before they officially closed down, they had everything ready. They had everything prepared, ready for the populace to come in to have fun, another fun Disney day. But of course, it didn't really open because the law, they got the thing that said, no, we can't open this. But finally, after I believe it was 2 years or a year, I'm not positive, they notified the populace saying, I'm sorry, but River Country is now closed. You can no longer go in it. And they said exactly that it was because of the amoeba and the law. Which, of course, and of course, it made people sad. No, because of the death of somebody, because of the amoeba, and because they closed down the first ever Disney water park. And of course, who wouldn't be sad about that? That was one of their best accomplishments that they made, and it got taken away. But don't worry, it definitely came back, because River Country is actually part of Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon at the same time. So that was pretty good. So, I'm sorry guys, I've just been talking. Alright, so before this video ends, what I'm trying to get to you guys at, I'm sorry about that, give you the message, is help me bring back River Country. You guys are probably thinking, are you nuts? No, I'm not. I mean, bring back the river part, not the river part, the pool part of it, where it had that 10-foot drop slide. That would be an amazing thing. Who knows? You could bring in more people, and everybody would love it. So what I'm trying to do, and bring in the beach part. Why not? Have another beaching area. So what I'm trying to get to you guys is, in the comments below, write down, oh yeah, I'm so with you for bringing back part of the pool, or just say no, I don't think it's a good idea, what about this? And no hate mail, please. No, like, oh wow, you suck, why would you do that? But yes, definitely give me the comments. I'm going to write it down, give it to Disney, and see what we go. And as Disney would say, keep it cool, well, keep calm, and have a magical day. So yeah,